Hello, Sussex squaddies, and thank you so much for tuning into Celebrity Click. If this is your first time tuning in, please remember to like this video, share this video, leave a comment, and most importantly, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, I hope that you are all doing everything from wherever you are watching this from. So guys, before heading to Canada, Prince Harry wrote a Remembrance Day essay, and this essay was so heartfelt that many people actually fell in love with it. And the essay was titled The Bond, the Banter, the Bravery, What It Means to Be British. And guys, as much as many people loved this essay from Prince Harry, this essay has actually gotten some of the royal commentators spiraling. Some of the royal commentators like Richard Eden, they are actually spiraling. And what Richard Eden has done is he has taken one single statement from Prince Harry's essay, and in that statement Prince Harry used the word currently. Prince Harry said that he is currently living in the US, and that is all Richard Eden needed to claim that Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, are planning to move back to the UK. And not only that, he is reminding people that a while ago he had actually written other articles claiming that the establishment, the courtiers, the government, they were all planning to bring back Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, so that they can undermine Prince William and Kate Middleton. So guys, first of all, let me read you that statement that Richard Eden has used to write this ridiculous article about Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, and also prove to the world that he is very much deluded. And guys, I'm telling you, one thing I have come to notice about Richard Eden is that he is the most delusional of them all, because every time he is always coming up with lies about Meghan and Harry, claiming that sources have told him. Well guys, we all know that there is no sources that actually speak to Richard Eden, because what he says, the article that he writes, they are just so ridiculous, and they just prove that he is very much delusional. He is very much obsessed with Harry and Meghan, and just like all of the other royal commentators in the UK media, they all want Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, back in the UK. But definitely they can't admit that out straight, they can't say that out loud. That is why they always express their intentions through these articles. So this is the statement from Harry's essay. It reads, though currently I may live in the United States, Britain is and always will be the country I proudly served and fought for. And guys, this is the single word that has actually created all of this chaos, having Richard Eden lying to people and to the public that now Harry and Meghan want to come back to the UK. Well, it is crystal clear that Prince Harry is just proud that he actually fought for Britain. And not to forget that Britain is actually his home country. So definitely he loves the country. And not only that, the Brits, they also love him, and that was actually proven the last time Prince Harry was there. The crowd, the Brits, they cheered for Prince Harry. They came out to support Prince Harry, and that is the only proof anyone needed to know that Prince Harry is still very much loved back in Britain, despite the UK media trying to spread the smear campaign. So in an excerpt of Richard Eden's article, he says, when I revealed details last month of the establishment plot, backed by some senior politicians and courtiers, to bring back the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, there was much scoffing from their devotees. Why would they, members of the so-called Sussex Squad, demanded to know, want to return to Britain when they are so happy in America? This week, however, Prince Harry laid bare his real intentions in a single word, buried in an article published to mark the forthcoming Remembrance Day. He wrote the personal 647-word essay entitled The Bond, the Banter, the Bravery, What It Means to Be British, to emphasize his pride in his past military service, but the most meaningful word was included in a line about his living arrangements. Harry wrote, though currently I may live in the United States, Britain is and always will be the country I proudly served and fought for. The key to the Duke's future plans in the easy world currently, why included, he could have easily said, though I may live in the United States, imagine how many teacups would go flying in their Montecito mansion. If Harry were to describe Meghan is his current wife, currently means at the present time, and is more than a strong hint that Harry and his family won't be living exclusively in California much longer. You know what, guys? This is actually proof that the royal commentators in the UK media, they actually analyze and scrutinize everything that Prince Harry is doing. They analyze and scrutinize everything, and guys, I mean everything that Harry and Meghan are doing, and that is because they are trying to find these loopholes so that they can be able to write these articles. And that is why you're saying that Richard Eden is now spiraling, and that is just because of a single word. And guys, there is something else which is very, very much interesting from Richard Eden's article, and it says, nevertheless, the incident emphasized how damaging it would be to the Prince and Princess of Wales to have Harry and Meghan back in Britain. Like, guys, these people, they consistently keep on admitting that Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, are actually a threat to William and Kate. And guys, you all know why is that. That is because definitely when the Sussexes are back in the UK, while they are there, they will definitely expose the Waleses' laziness. And that is something the UK media don't want. That is something these royal commentators don't want. But also, on the other hand, they very much want Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, to come back to the UK. They are very much obsessed with Harry and Meghan, and not only that, they also know that Kate and William, they never sell any news. Like, they never sell any news. They don't sell papers, and that is why they definitely need Harry and Meghan. They need Harry and Meghan so that they can be able to sell their news, so that they can be able to sell the papers, because as always, the news is never news without Harry and Meghan, and the only way they can be able to pay their bills, it is by writing about Harry and Meghan. And that is why you see that they keep on analyzing, scrutinizing, and stalking each and every single move of Harry and Meghan. So people actually reacted to this. And I'm going to read it just a few comments. So first of all, we have Montecito Sussexes, who says, Eden, stop smoking crack, I'm tired. Like, with Richard Eden, it is always the same narrative over and over again, and it is actually boring, it is tiring, and it only exposes his obsession with Harry and Meghan. Then we have Moni Sengupta says, oh, Maureen, he's never going to leave her for you. Then Peyton says, what kind of high grade is this man Eden smoking? Then we have Gwen, who says, the use of the word currently is to signify that even though he is in the US, his ties to Britain are strong. You know what, guys? I completely agree with Gwen. First of all, Britain is Harry's home country. So definitely he actually has strong ties to the country. Then we have Carlton says, as the saying goes, the heart wants what the heart wants. Bless poor Eden and sundry lawless heart. The Harry Sussex dust is real. Guys, I'm telling you, these royal commentators, they very much want Harry and Meghan to come back to the UK. But you know what? That is never going to happen. Because the only thing that is the only thing that can happen is only Prince Harry reconciling with his dad, King Charles, visiting him once in a while, but living in the UK, that is never going to happen. And then there is JLD who says, no, he didn't. Eden lives in a fantasy world. And Tanya says, he is not leaving his family in California, definitely. And if the royal commentators, the UK media, if they think that by writing these articles, by repeating this same narrative time and time again, it will actually bring Prince Harry and Meghan back, they are very much deluded. So guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section, and also please don't forget to hit that subscribe button.